And we've got quite a few testimonies tonight that are really cool that you're going to get to hear and just going into 2022. So in the chat, tell me, no, I don't think so. Annie said, is anyone else having trouble hearing? Is anybody else having trouble hearing me? Okay. Annie, it may be your service, sister. But tell me in the chat really quick, one thing you took away from 2021. One thing that you took away from 2021, maybe a growth that you had, or maybe you had a new baby, maybe you found out you were pregnant. Tell us something that happened in 2021 to you. So those of you who don't know me, I'm from South Arkansas. I get told I have a country accent all the time. It's hilarious. But I started Plexus. Honestly, you guys, I was a tired mom. I was tired of being tired. I was constantly asking myself, like, is this as good as it's going to get as a mom? Is this as good as it's going to get as a wife? Like, am I always going to have low libido? Right? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And I did not realize that gut health played a role in your sex drive and in your mood and in your bloating and in your energy. Like, so many things that gut health played a role in that I had no idea. I was not really a supplement user. I had a boutique and I'm a photographer. And honestly, you guys, like, I was skeptical about this whole thing. Raise your hand if you're skeptical of network marketing. Or if you were in the past. Yes, so many people, right? Like, I had no intentions of ever being on a call right now with all of you because I had a wall up. There's a lot of people that sell something, right? A lot of people on your social media, you get a lot of messages in your inbox. You probably got one tonight about joining this call, right? And so I had a wall up of social media. I can't wait to hear from Jessica because she's really big into social media. And I know you probably felt the same way. And honestly, after using these supplements for like 10 days, I knew I had to share. I knew I wanted my mom, my best friend, my mom. I wanted people to try this because I could not believe how much better I felt. I lost 30 pounds. There's Sadie. I love seeing your sweet face. I lost 30 pounds in 6 months. And then I got pregnant with Laylee, our third. I used it while I was pregnant with her. I used it while I nursed her. And it has been a game changer for me mentally, emotionally. We have a community that is very strong in our faith. We pray over each other. We love each other. We're very big about doing kingdom work and just loving one another. And so I've had so much growth from this opportunity. As far as New Year goes, though, y'all, there's a lot of people that want to get healthy in 2022. There's a lot of people that are tired of feeling like crap. There's a lot of people that are tired of making excuses, and they are ready to feel better. They're ready to be happier, be healthier. They're wanting more out of life. And, you know, you see social media, you get on and you see all of us crazy Plexus people that are so happy, right? Like, we're happy and we're thriving and we're doing all of these things. And y'all, that's genuine. Like, when you see me post, that's genuine. Out of 100 days, 99 of them are good. And it's because these supplements are truly helping balance my body the way that it's supposed to, the way that it's supposed to thrive, the way that the Lord intended for it to thrive. So when you hear these testimonies tonight, I want you to sit back, relax. You've got your PJs on. I see some of you that have wet hair that just got out of the shower. I love it. Just sit back and relax. Listen to these testimonies. I love these stories. Literally never get old. That's why I do what I do. I always said, if I could help one person, I will have done my job. And I've been able to help over 500 people because my cousin who's on here, Brittany Cowan, shared with me, and Marla Stevens, who's on here, shared with her. And it's just such an incredible opportunity that we have been given. So I am going to turn it over to Jessica. She is a new sweet friend of mine who has been using the supplements, I don't think too long. And I can't wait to hear from you, girl. Go ahead.
Hey, okay, so my name is Jessica Gunning. I am from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am a pediatric physical therapist. Same, like, so skeptical of social selling and MLMs, and I never thought I would be doing this. Especially I have a medical background, and one of my best friends who is an OT with me, she started taking the products, and of course, like I made fun of her, and I was like, oh, I'm sure that's just one other thing that's just not going to work. And see her every week, and every week she looked better and better and felt better and had energy. And it's so important for us to have energy with our job because we work with little kids that are just bonkers and screaming and crying and just crazy. So I had chronic fatigue. Oh my God, my list of things, like I had taken Adderall for years. I was so tired all the time. I'd honestly given up on having energy. I was becoming pre-diabetic. I had hypothyroidism. I have a family history. My mom actually passed away from colorectal cancer. So I have always wanted to be healthier, but it was this slippery slope of caffeine addiction, to the point of being dehydrated and hospitalized. And it was escalating, and Claire kept saying, you need gut health. You need gut health. And I was like, what? I don't even I know what that is, but I don't know how to get there. And she was like, look, there's this 3-step triplex. It's 3 things. Just take it. Stop worrying about it and take it. And it took maybe 2 months. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm sleeping better. I have energy. Like, this can't be real. And it has snowballed from there. And I same thing. I just can't stop talking about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, everybody I know has thyroid problems, has pre-diabetes. If you knew how many of my girlfriends are on diabetic medicines, it's insane. And no one is really healing. I just kept taking more and more. And now I just started adding more supplements, and I just kept feeling better, and then backing off of medications. And I was like, oh my gosh, this really is the answer for me. And we have trickled this over into our patients. We even have some of our kids doing the kids products. Y'all, it has just been so huge for Claire and I. And it's just a big part of our lives now that we love sharing, and we're just excited. Every day, like you said, every day I'm posting on social media, and I'm just so happy, and everybody's everyone can see it, it just shows to everyone. So I think it's fun to share with everybody. So
Yeah,
yes,
it is. And it's hard to not talk about it.
yeah,
For me, I knew that I was so skeptical of this kind of thing, but I felt so good. And I was like, my mom feels good. My best friend feels good. My sister feels good.
this is the real deal.
Yes. And back to, you said your kids. My kids, it's funny because Jake's sitting right here. He loves this, y'all. He'll sit here and listen to stories and everything.
He's so cute.
He loves it. It's so funny. We were on holiday break, and life happens, and you start forgetting to take everything. And they're like, Mom, I'm not going to the bathroom. Mom, my poops are not soft. Mom, it's just funny because your kids know. And so it's been a whole lifestyle change. And that's another thing going into 2022. I want everybody on here to understand this was not a overnight thing. It didn't take me a month to lose 30 pounds. This was a lifestyle change. These are supplements. Just like when you say, I'm going to, the doctor says, you're going to have to be put on medication. You're going to have to do this for a year. You would not do it for 2 weeks and stop. You would do it for a year, right? So these supplements are a tool that are going to help balance and reset your body the way that it's supposed to. And so I love that. So when you say Adderall, Jessica, what have you been able to get off of that?
So for fatigue, I took Adderall for years. And I wasn't on that at the time. I was on thyroid medicine, and I was on diabetes medicine, and I'm no longer taking either one of those now.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh, praise the
know.
Lord.
I lost 15 pounds that I wanted to lose and like just like feel so much better. I mean, it's just crazy to like heal yourself. Like I really didn't think I could do it. And it's a lifestyle change. It's not like I just took this. Like I definitely let it snowball into like, okay, I want to eat healthier. I want to exercise more. And it's just like it's just an awesome, it's like a gateway, a good gateway.
Yes. And I love your medical background, Jessica. Thank you for bringing that in, because so many people, you know, are skeptical and they have questions about if this is good for you, if it's healthy.
Yeah.
Like, so I love that you have that. Well, thank you for sharing. I love your accent. I have a friend from Louisiana and she says on the way that you do. And I like love it so much. You remind me so much of her. So I have another friend, Annie, who is going to share. She loves our triplex combo. She's going to kind of explain a little bit about what that is. That's our most popular combo that we have. And she's going to explain kind of what her results have been since using that and what that combo consists of.
Okay, so my name is Jimmy Ann Scott. I am a third grade math and science teacher. I have a 2-year-old little girl. Her and Laylee were born at the same time. There's like 2 weeks between them. And so Marissa and I had been friends because she did our pictures and she had been on me about trying these products. And I was like, I might. And I remember trying a couple of them when I was in college, and I only did it for like a month. And I texted Marissa and I was like, I just don't have time for this. I'm not feeling any different. I don't want to do this right now. Well, anyway, I had my baby. Like I said, she's the same age as Laylee. And I have a bachelor's in exercise science, so I know how to exercise and diet. Like I lost all my baby weight. I'd gotten back where I wanted to be. I felt good. I always drink a gallon of water every day. Like I do all these things that I know I'm supposed to do, but I still didn't feel great. And I was so tired all the time. So this time last year, I had quit my job at the rehab hospital in Hot Springs. I was going back to school to get my master's. I had a 1-hour commute. Just life was crazy. After I had my daughter, I started having horrible IBS symptoms, like crippling pains that would have me bent over in the kitchen. And I can remember coming home from work one day and I had immediately changed into my pajamas. And the pain was so bad that I put my clothes back on and went back to the doctor and said, there's something wrong. You've got to help me. They checked me out. They did CT scans. And they said that the only thing that they could see was that it could be maybe diverticulitis or IBS, but they weren't sure. And that I just needed to keep my diet in check and see if there was a pattern or any correlations with anything that irritated me. I hadn't been able to find anything. So long story short, coming to this summer, I believe it was May, I got with Marissa and Natalie and I told them, look, all these stomach issues I've been having, I need to find the best probiotics and prebiotics out there. And I know that you guys really believe in these products. So I said, I need them. I need to try them. And I said, I'm going to give it a 3-month time period. And I really want to see what they can do for me in those 3 months. And I'll tell you that the scale did not change for me, but that's fine. I didn't want to lose any more weight. But the difference in the inflammation in my face when I did a side-by-side from May to September, I think it was right at my 3-month mark. And I did a side-by-side and I could not believe how much inflammation I had lost in my face. You could see my jawline much better. And I noticed that my stomach wasn't hurting anymore. I wasn't waking up in the middle of the night thinking that my appendix was rupturing. I was able to sleep all night without taking melatonin. I wasn't so tired all day that I was drinking 2-3 cups of coffee. Like I was able to keep up with my kids at school and then come home and still be a good mom and do all the things that I wanted to do. Or I was able to follow my husband. He's a coach. And so we're always at ball games or practices. And you may see me at a ball game grading papers, but I'm not falling asleep. So I just, the triplex combo has been something that has really changed my life, and I can't go without it. It's, what they call it is like a weed, feed, and seed system. And so it's 3 products, and those 3 products are supposed to weed the bad bacteria out of your gut, plant the seeds for the good bacteria that you need, and then it feeds the growth of the good bacteria. And so just getting my gut health in check has helped with so much inflammation, bloating, energy. I can focus during the day. I don't feel like I'm pinging all over the place because I do have ADHD too. And so it has helped me being able to focus. And after pregnancy, another symptom that I had was in the mornings, I would wake up and my hands, my joints would hurt so bad that my fingers would get hung and I couldn't open my palms or make a fist without pain or without my fingers getting stuck. And that was something that I noticed had improved too. Like my joints felt more lubricated. They weren't as stiff. Just inflammation. I just couldn't get over how much everything had improved.
Yeah. I did not realize, I know you had mentioned before about your stomach issues, but I did not realize that it was to that extent. And there's a lot of people that are struggling with that don't talk about it. Like you probably, hid that forever and you struggled with it.
I did, because I know how to diet. I know how to exercise. Like I knew what to do. And so I just didn't understand why I was still so tired. Like I kind of was at the point was like, I guess this is just what it's going to be like forever. Like I lost weight, like I'm healthy, I guess, but I wasn't.
Right. Right. And that's why I love, and I'm so passionate about talking about this with people, and going into the new year is a really good time to do that, because it's funny. You sit with people and you're like, these people that have no idea what Plexus is or what our products can do. They're like, oh no, I'm good. I'm going to diet and work out. I'll be fine. And I'm like, you have no idea though, because you're not eating from a garden in your backyard. Like
right.
You're still eating processed foods and sugary drinks. And even if you do try to diet, it's still not directly from your garden in your backyard. So there's still bad bacteria. There's still stuff. Even antibiotics, like I didn't know that an antibiotic, it can take a year for your body to reset the way that it's supposed to. Never knew that. So,
yeah.
So many people, yes, you can diet and work out. Absolutely. And props to the people that can do that. But most people that I talk to that do that are still struggling with energy. They're not going to the bathroom every day, and they're moody and they have low libido. Yeah, they look great. Yeah, they're drinking their water. Yeah, they're working out, but they feel like crap. And so that's why I'm so passionate. I love that you shared that, Annie. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm the poster child for that person that says, oh, I can do it on my own, because it's just like you hear these people that say, oh, I need a personal trainer or whatever. Well, I didn't need that. Like I knew what to do. I knew what I needed to do. I knew what my body could do. I knew what I was supposed to do, but I still wasn't there. And so that's why I feel like me being able to tell that to people is like, yeah, you know what to do, but you're not eating 100% of what your body needs. You're not feeding it everything that it needs. So these supplements help you get all of that back in check. I'm giggling.
I'm dying right now, y'all. I'm dying.
I don't even know what that means.
We'll talk about it later. Okay. So, all right. Up next in the lineup, we have Natalie. Natalie she's amazing. She's a sweet mama. She's a busy mama. She fits this into her schedule. Natalie, take it away, sis.
I'm laughing too, sweet Jake. Hey y'all, I am Natalie. I am living in Bryant, Arkansas. I put in the chat earlier that we moved earlier this year. We moved from Fayetteville, but we are back more centrally located where my husband and I are both from. But we started these challenge groups back in August of 2020. And I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about the groups and kind of what we're expecting for the New Year challenge coming up. So I was 3 months postpartum whenever we started these challenge groups, like I said, back in August of 2020. And I was just ready to get back in shape. I was ready to, I needed a group. It was in the middle of COVID. I had a newborn at home. I was teaching virtually. And so I needed a group. I needed a community. I needed some motivation. Uh-oh. I think I muted myself. Sorry. I needed some motivation. I needed just basically some accountability and some different ways to stay motivated. So we started these groups and they have been life-changing because, I was already taking the supplements. I have loved the Triplex for the past 4 years, but after I had Parker, and like I said, just being at home with him all the time, I just needed something to keep me more motivated. The supplements were amazing. The supplements were helping me with my inflammation and my energy and all of that. But the groups are what changed everything for just my motivation and being able to get all of my pre-baby weight off in a healthy way. And being able to do it with friends was so much fun. So the New Year challenge is going to be really good this year. We have so many fun prizes. We're going to do weekly challenges. So if you've never done these before with us, we basically roll out a weekly challenge and it's just a post, and we'll say different things that we want you to focus on throughout the week. So it'll be water intake, a specific amount of water to drink every day, a certain amount of steps that day every day, or we might do 3 workouts this week, no chips this week, and it kind of just varies. But if you're participating in the group and you want to be eligible for the prizes, you just comment and check in every day and let the people in the group know that you've been doing these challenges, that you're basically saying, I'm checking in today, I did all the things. And then we go through and we see who's doing it. And at the end of every week, we see who's been doing the weekly challenges. We give away weekly prizes. And then at the end of the month, we'll be giving away a big grand prize. It's going to be $200 cash. You can choose from cash, a Lululemon gift card. You can choose that, or Apple AirPod Pros, or a Fitbit Versa 3. So lots of options, really fun options that we want to everybody to be motivated and hyped up about. So we're excited. And not only that, but we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting and recipes, just different recipe sharing. There's going to be live workouts that are optional for you to do at home. So lots of really good things going on this month to keep everybody motivated and held accountable for our New Year challenge. And I think that, Marissa, did you want to talk about how we're going to do Fitbit and Apple Watches? If you connect with someone on there, we want to have accountability partners. We want you to do get with some friends, get 2 or 3 friends in a group message with each other and just hype each other up every day. Talk about your movement.
That was huge. That was huge for us, you guys. Those of you that have the watches, the Fitbit, the Apple Watch, I mean, any type of thing that tracks your steps, that was huge for me because I am I'm a busy mom. I have 3 kids. And Natalie, I kind of wanted you to share just a little bit of that. You're a busy mom and you love these supplements. You love the way they make you feel, but also you have people that hold you accountable. Yeah. So how is it going with that? You have a morning routine now. How's that going?
Yeah, like I said, so when we started these, I was teaching virtually. And so I was just kind of fitting it into the nooks and crannies of my day, finding time to go on walks, on my lunch break with Parker or, whatever, trying to fit my steps in. But it just helped to know that I had friends doing it with me, keeping up with people on my Apple Watch and all of that. But it's just like anything else. It's just the consistency, and it's finding the time and the rhythm and the routine that's best for you and your schedule. And for me, like Marissa just said, I've recently started getting up earlier in the mornings because I've just realized that as a mama, I have to have that time in the mornings before anyone's up. As much as I value my sleep and my rest, it is more important to me and more valuable for me to get up out of bed before everyone else and have my quiet time, get a workout in, maybe just make a to-do list and start a load of laundry, whatever that is. It's just establishing that routine. and just making it fit in because it's a priority, and checking off the list every day with my friends in this accountability group just makes it that much easier and that much more fun.
Yeah, for sure. And that's, so if you're still hanging out with us, share in the chat what goals you have for January. I don't mean for the whole year. I mean for January. What goals do you have for January? Because, you know, like she said, when you're a busy mom, some of you may be in college, some of you may be, you know, working, whatever. It's hard to get into a consistent routine of working out and drinking water and even using these supplements. There's some people on this call right now who used the supplements years ago and loved them, and life happened and they got off of them, kind of like Jimmy Ann said, you know, and now they're wanting to hop back on board because life happens, you guys, and give yourself grace. If you had a bad year, give yourself grace. If you've had a bad couple of months, 2022 is coming, and it's a way for you to start over and start fresh and say, you know what? Like, yes, I love these. Yes, I'm going to meal prep. I'm going to work on nutrition. I'm going to walk daily. I'm going to work out 3 times a week. Like, those things are huge. And so when you have a community that I call it is your hype squad, I am your hype girl. Like, me and Jessica don't even know each other. We know each other through Plexus, and I am her hype girl. Like, I will comment on her post. I will love on her. I will cheer her on. Like, I will pray over her if I need to. Like, that's what this community is all about. And so you may be sitting there and you're like, okay, she's right. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of constantly, like, I try these new fad diets, or I join the gym and then 10 days later I'm sitting on my couch, not at the gym. Like, those things are normal. Stop making farting noises. I'm not. Those things are normal, but I want you to know that we're real people. Like, obviously, okay, we're real people. We're genuine people that care enough to help you reach those health goals. We want to help you feel better. We want to help you find the perfect supplement routine that works for you. Y'all, we have over 20 products now, Britt, like 20, 30 products. And every single one of them are amazing in different ways. What works for you may not work for the person next to you. The triplex combo that Annie mentioned is one of our most popular combos. It's basically, we call it our detox combo. Like she said, the weed seed feed. It's our detox combo that is really good for just resetting your body, getting rid of all of the bad toxins and waste. The pink drink obviously is one of our most popular products. It's amazing. It helps balance blood sugar, reduce sugar cravings. But one of our, I always say our 2 most popular combos are triplex and weight loss advanced. We have a combo called weight loss advanced that not only comes with the triplex combo, but it comes with protein shakes. It comes with a fat burner capsule. It comes with kind of a little bit of everything as far as weight loss and energy go. So if your goals are energy and weight loss, I would talk to the person that invited you about the weight loss advanced, because that is really going to help kickstart your weight loss and your energy and your mood. The MetaBurn, which is the fat burner I mentioned, has a natural mood enhancer in it called 5-HTP. That's really good for enhancing your mood and improving your mood. So we have something for everybody. I don't want you to leave tonight. I don't want you to go to sleep until you have talked to somebody about what routine you need. Only because, y'all, our combos are on sale through the end of the year. We are starting that New Year Reset Challenge January 3rd. I don't know, Jessica, y'all probably have something a little kind of the same, but a little different maybe. But that's the thing. When you order, let's say you order supplements tonight, they will probably get to you by Friday. And then guess what? The 1st is on Saturday. So we want you to ask questions. That's why we're here. And that's why we got on this call to share, to give you more information about what this is. You guys, Plexus is not a fad diet. It's not a magic pill. It's not a magic drink. We do not portray it to be that. Okay. When you see these before and afters, they're not before and after pictures of a magic pill. They're before and after pictures of improved gut health. They're before and after pictures of improved mood, better energy. You don't crave junk food and sugar. like you used to. And so when you start noticing all of those positive changes, I love the way that Jessica said she noticed her friend. She just kept looking better and better and better. She started glowing more. Like I remember seeing Annie, and I remember seeing Annie, and I sent Natalie a picture and I said, Annie is glowing. Like she's glowing. And it's when you feel good on the inside, when your body is healthy on the inside, the way that it's supposed to be, y'all, you're going to grow and you're going to thrive on the outside. Like you're going to be naturally happy. Your body's going to do what it's supposed to do. So I do want you to ask questions. Okay. Will we be talking about intermittent fasting in the group? Absolutely. So intermittent fasting for me, and I was going to share that really quick before we draw for Lululemon. By the way, does anybody own Lululemon on here? Will you tell me in the chat, or who doesn't own Lululemon? Because I am like a huge fan. Like the first time I ever bought it was a Plexus sent me a $200 gift card that I earned, and I had never owned Lululemon. And I bought a pair of leggings and I was like, I'll never not go Lululemon again. Anyway, so intermittent fasting for me, I love it. Some people can't do it because of their blood sugar, but I love it. I started doing intermittent fasting, I think it was back in September, and I did not eat after 5 p.m. It was awesome. I started noticing a huge difference even in, I've lost most of the weight that I need to, but I started noticing a difference in even inches. I was losing inches. I felt better. I felt lighter. So intermittent fasting is definitely going to be something what time do you break your fast after you stop eating at 5? I think I start eating at like 9:30. I usually make breakfast about 9:30 and then I eat from 9:30 to 5. But I'm going to start doing that again in January. So we'll have a big accountability group for that, for those of you who are interested in learning more about that. Okay. Is there anything else that we can think of? Jessica, Natalie, Amy? I think that we hit most everything. We have so many people on here, y'all. There was like 38 people on at one point a little bit ago. But yes, ask questions, please. Get with the person that invited you. Ask what regimen you need. You never know like what it's going to do for you. You don't know where you're going to be even 30 days of using these supplements. Sadie's a familiar face on here. She's one that had no intentions of sharing ever. She probably still doesn't, but she loves these supplements and she orders every single month. So that should tell you we're not just in this for the money, you guys. The financial side is such a blessing. Those of you who have struggled in 2021 financially, living paycheck to paycheck, I'm going to throw this at you really quick. Jewel Rank, which is what I am, which is what Brittany is, which is what Marla is. We average 6 figures a year from this company, all because we share with people like you. So if you have any intention of ever wanting to share, or if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're struggling financially, maybe you have debt over your head that has hung over you this year and you are stressed out and kind of all the above, I want you to ask questions. I am open to talking to you. Jessica would be open to talking to you. Natalie, Brittany, Marla, we would be open to talking with you. Annie just started and she made $1,500 in her first 60 days. We would be open to talking with you because we are extremely passionate about this. The Lord put this in our life for a reason, and we get to bless so many people by sharing our story and by just being vulnerable and real when it comes to stuff like this. So definitely ask questions. We're here to answer any of them. Jessica, I'm going to let you throw your finger down that chat really quick and stop it on somebody and tell us who you stopped on to win the Lululemon gift card. You got to unmute yourself. I want to hear your accent again.
I never think my accent is that fun. I don't have a good like Southern accent. Okay. Let's see who doesn't have Lulu. What's the easiest way to?
I would just close your eyes,
Okay.
run your finger down the chat and open it, and who you stop on wins it.
All right. Let's see here.
Jake's all about this. He's a competitive. He wants to win it. Look at him.
He's competitive. Okay. I'm gonna go. Kara Richardson.
Kara Richardson, you are our winner of Lululemon. Send me your email. I don't know who you are, but send me your email. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, Marissa Adams, Marissa L. Adams on Instagram. And you guys, do not go to sleep tonight without talking to the person that invited you more about this. Thank you guys for hopping on. Y'all are amazing. I hope y'all have an awesome new year, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.